Winter is a part of the Four Seasons by the Italian composer Antonio Vivaldi. It is the fourth movement in the composition. This piece vividly depicts the scenery of winter, including the cold temperatures, wind, and ice and snow. The music of winter portrays the chilly atmosphere of winter through its fast-paced rhythm and musical elements. It begins with a famous violin solo that mimics the sound of howling winds. The entire piece utilizes the techniques of the instruments and the use of chords to depict the freezing wind, frost, and snow-covered landscapes. Each season in the Four Seasons has its own unique musical characteristics, vividly portraying the changes in nature and emotions. Winter, as a part of it, brings the listeners a sense and experience of winter through its cold and majestic music. Spring is also depicted in the Four Seasons and is often seen as a symbol of hope and new beginnings. Vivaldi showcases the end of winter and the arrival of spring through the expressive power of music. The music of spring is filled with vitality and a joyful mood, showcasing the awakening of nature. It depicts the characteristics of spring, including the birds singing, the blooming of flowers, and the warm sunlight, through lively melodies, brisk rhythms, and bright tones. The entire composition conveys a sense of hope and anticipation, suggesting that the hardships of winter will pass, and the warmth and rebirth of spring will come. Therefore, it can be said that the spring in the Four Seasons truly symbolizes the idea that enduring winter will inevitably lead to the arrival of spring. Once you get through the difficulties and pain, you get used to it. This phrase expresses people's ability to adapt when facing challenges and hardships. When we go through a prolonged period of difficulties or pain, we often gradually become accustomed to that state because we start finding ways to cope and deal with it. This adaptability may stem from our self-protective mechanisms. We strive to adapt and find ways to handle adversity in order to minimize discomfort and suffering. It does not mean that we have to endure pain indefinitely, but rather, it indicates that we have learned to better cope and adapt during difficult times. It's important to note that getting used to something doesn't necessarily equate to accepting or being satisfied with it. Sometimes, we become accustomed to difficult or painful environments, but that doesn't mean we have to accept such circumstances. While adapting, we should also seek change and pursue better solutions to enhance our quality of life. Even though we may adapt to hardships and pain, we should also maintain a desire for improvement and a pursuit of a better life to achieve personal growth and happiness. By listening to the music of Four Seasons, we can experience the emotions and moods conveyed in it, deriving strength and solace. Music can be an outlet for emotions and a source of emotional resonance, helping us maintain a positive mindset when facing difficulties and reminding us to seek hope and courage in adversity. In real life, increasing the threshold for dealing with difficulties and enduring pain requires more effort and strategies. Here are some suggestions to help enhance your ability to cope with challenges and endure hardships. Build emotional regulation and psychological resilience. Learn to effectively manage emotions and cultivate positive thinking and psychological resilience. This includes utilizing techniques such as positive self-talk, relaxation exercises, and meditation to better cope with stress and challenges. Cultivate a support system. Build and strengthen your support system by sharing your difficulties and pain with family, friends, or professionals. They can provide support, understanding, and valuable advice, so you don't have to face difficulties alone. Learn problem-solving skills, develop problem-solving skills, and learn to formulate effective solutions and action plans. This involves setting specific goals, analyzing problems, seeking solutions, and taking proactive steps. Accept change and adapt. Learn to accept changes in life and adjust your expectations and goals. Adapt flexibly to changes in the environment and circumstances, and seek new opportunities and solutions. Indeed, Four Seasons holds profound musical power that can mend the soul and strengthen the threshold for pain. Music, as a medium of expressing emotions and moods, possesses unique capabilities that can touch our inner world and bring about emotional transformations. When we face difficulties and pain, music can serve as a source of comfort and support. It can take our emotions and thoughts into a broader realm, helping us release inner stress and worries. By listening to musical compositions like Four Seasons, we can resonate with the composer, feel the emotions it conveys, and find our own strength within it. Music possesses healing and motivational power. It can inspire hope and resilience. By experiencing the melodies and emotional flow in Four Seasons, we can learn to face challenges and pain, and find ways to overcome them with courage. The Four Seasons is a famous musical composition that can inspire resilience and courage in the face of difficulties. Each movement in the Four Seasons is themed around a different season, from the cold of winter to the excitement of spring, the heat of summer, and the falling leaves of autumn. Each season carries its unique emotional color. The musical emotions portrayed in the composition can be interpreted as reflections of people's responses and attitudes when facing challenges. In times of hardship and adversity, we need courage and perseverance, refusing to give up easily. The musical emotions in the four seasons can awaken the inner strength of individuals, inspiring them to face challenges and strive to overcome difficulties. It can serve as a source of inspiration, reminding us to maintain a strong will and a spirit of pursuing success even in adversity. The experience and interpretation of music are unique to each individual. Some people may perceive the spirit of never giving up from the four seasons, while others may find different emotions and meanings. Such subjective interpretations are normal because the meaning of music is diverse and can vary based on personal background and experiences. The four seasons can inspire our spirits and encourage us to maintain strong determination in the face of challenges and difficulties. It reminds us to strive to overcome adversity, pursue success, and overcome obstacles. This indomitable spirit can play an essential role in various aspects of life, helping us achieve personal and professional accomplishments. The four seasons aims to express the changes in nature and the cycle of seasons. Each movement represents a different season, from winter to spring, summer, and autumn, using music to depict and express the landscapes and emotions associated with each season. The purpose of this musical composition is to bring the beauty and changes of nature to the listeners through music, allowing them to experience the seasons' transitions and the wonders of the natural world. Each movement portrays the unique atmosphere and emotions of each season through musical techniques such as melody, rhythm, harmony, and changes in timbre. The four seasons may also possess a certain narrative and emotional expression. For example, in the winter movement, the quick notes and cold harmonies convey a sense of coldness and freezing. In contrast, the spring movement showcases a vibrant scene and joyful emotions. The four seasons uses music to depict seasonal changes and natural landscapes, enabling listeners to experience the beauty and diversity of the natural world. The four seasons may have hidden meanings, as interpretations of artistic works can vary based on individual perspectives and experiences. Here are some possible hidden meanings, but these interpretations are not absolute and are subject to personal interpretation. Periodicity and cycles. The four seasons reflects the cyclical nature of life and the natural world by portraying the changes of the four seasons. It can symbolize the ups and downs, transformations, and rebirth of life. Human emotions. Each movement expresses different emotions, such as the cold of winter, the excitement of spring, the passion of summer, and the melancholy of autumn. This can be interpreted as the diversity and changes of human emotions. Eternal beauty amidst change. Despite the changing seasons, there is an enduring beauty in the natural world. The four seasons can express appreciation for the timeless beauty of nature and remind people to appreciate the details and wonders of life. Courage in the face of adversity. In the cold winter, life may face difficulties and challenges. The four seasons may symbolize resilience and bravery in the face of adversity, encouraging people to persevere and resist difficulties. The power of music. As a musical composition, the four seasons can express the power and influence of music. It can bring emotional solace, comfort, and inspiration to people and has the ability to heal and mend the soul. The four seasons encourages people to seek and persevere in what they love and wholeheartedly dedicate themselves to it, showcasing the light of their souls. This interpretation highlights the inspiring and uplifting power of the work. Music has infinite possibilities and can touch people's hearts and ignite their creativity. When a person finds what they love and focuses on pursuing it, they can emit their inner light through their efforts and passion. This interpretation also resonates with the musical characteristics of the four seasons. The composition is filled with rich emotional expressions and musical colors, with each movement presenting a unique atmosphere and emotion. When we focus on what we love, just like the composer expressing his inner world through music, we can also radiate our own unique light and showcase our soul through our beloved pursuits. The four seasons can be interpreted as an encouragement, motivating people to pursue what they love and invest their entire passion and focus in it. Such pursuit enables us to showcase our talents and uniqueness, living our own life. This power of inspiration and encouragement is invaluable in both music and life.